Alright, so the second step of cell respiration is the Krebs cycle. Now, the Krebs cycle takes place in the matrix of the mitochondria. So now what happens is we have our 2-acetyl-CoA from the link reaction. And already in the matrix, we have what's called oxaloacetate, which is a 4-carbon molecule. So now these combine together to make a 6-carbon molecule. Now, these carbons do not combine in a straight line, however, because if they did, they'd be too similar to glucose. So that's one carbon down below, like so, and this makes citric acid. So now what happens is citric acid is decarboxylated, okay? So that means it loses 2 carbons from each citric acid, all right? And now these citric acids bond with oxygens to make CO2. So now these CO2, they're being made, all right? Now that this is just 4 carbons, it goes back to being oxaloacetate. Now it's now ready for the next cycle. But what else happens is that because we are breaking the bonds, energy is made. So, hydrogens are lost is what I mean. So, there are a total of 8 that are lost, 4 for each carbon, or 4 for each, 4 per each citric acid. So, what happens is 3 NADH come in and pick up 1 electron for each citric acid. But there is still an electron left over. So now, what happens is the other electron carrier, FAD, comes in and picks up the remaining electrons. So now what we have so far is 3 NAD and 1 FAD for each citric acid. Now, this is not everything because we're breaking bonds. All right, there's enough energy to cause the substrate level phosphorylation of ADP, which now creates ATP. So, and we cannot forget about the 2 CO2s that were made in the link cycle, or the link reaction. So now, the final products of one cycle of the Krebs cycle are 6 NADHs, remember 3 per citric acid, 2 FAD, 1 per citric acid, 4 carbon dioxide, 2 for each citric acid, plus the 2 from the link reaction, making 6 carbon dioxide is the total, and then 2 ATP.